In the center of the city, 8 log cabins built 8 stories tall lie in a row, curved around a central fountain that drops deep into the Lethamal Mountains. Inside each of these buildings are tomes and scrolls and records kept as long as Godfell has been around, which is a very long time. Longer than nearly any surviving nation on the continent. It just didn't have that name yet. As River steps foot into the central building, the scent of dust, old paper, stale cellars, a well-stocked building that has not been kept up very well. And you look up, and for the first time since arriving in Idolic, you have reached a building that is so very tall that you can see from the ground floor as you look up 8 stories to a lovely stained glass ceiling of red geometric patterns that are all designed to give you a very welcoming, if distant, impression. But from here you can see just how big and just how many records and documents and novels and books and tomes and research letters, etc. are going to be found in this place. You also see so many people running around. Furbolgs and humans and elves. You see a family of Genasi similar to Archer, where they've got like little crystalline beards, and you can see both the mother and the father. Their hair is like kind of like receding. You see as the crystals have kind of like worn down in the front, but are still poked up in the back, guiding their daughter around. You see a family of people that you're not familiar with. They're maybe 2.5, 3 feet tall, big ears, greenish mottled skin. Is there like a small little group of them like running around, one of them wielding a book and the others chasing after him. You see a manner of other folks around, especially furbolgs, similar to the type of folks that you've seen in Godfell. Most of the folks that you can pick up work here are identifiable by a very clear, like green leather apron that they've got on, like a dark emerald, with very meticulously braided cross straps, just to give it a bit of a more decorative, impressive uniform instead of just throwing an apron on. And a lot of them are rolling carts full of stacks or carrying piles of tomes back and forth, or a few of them you see guiding other guests around the university where they're supposed to go.
I'm overwhelmed by the amount of people in this space.
There's so many people.
Oh my goodness, just kind of walked in and froze, looking up at the stained glass and then looking around, just suddenly they're feeling like everything is almost like I'm going in slow motion because everything's happening.
Immediately something runs into your head and you look down and you see big grin with like a bit of jam still smeared on the side is like a little girl with like big like blonde pigtails holding a book that's almost weighs as much as she does, and she just like looks at me and goes,
"What you got there?"
"Spiders."
Spiders?
And you see the book she's got literally has like a big spider on it and some title in a language that you're not familiar with. She goes, and then you see a woman comes up and grabs her by the hands, like, "Rosie, come on." She's like guides her away from you.
Have fun with your spiders.
It's like, "I go." She runs away.
Okay. Well, I have to get out of the doorway, apparently. So I'm going to take a couple steps in. I'm going to look around for the employees in the aprons, see, is there any who doesn't look like they're running somewhere?
They all look fairly busy, but no one looks like you couldn't pull them aside.
Fair.
You see there is one woman who seems, she's got short blonde hair that's kind of like swept back, Furbolg-ish, kind of like Faena-like features, but also you see as like you walk up to talk to her, that whereas like you're accustomed to like Furbolgs having fur, every time she breathes in, you can see like under her eyebrows, and like right under her blonde hair, whenever she breathes in, it starts to like glow like hot coals under her hair. And then she breathes out and it goes back to normal. And there's just kind of like, you can, as she's talking, as she's like going about her business, like filing some books on. But when she sees you walk up, she goes, "Oh, hi."
Hello. I was wondering if you could help me find some things.
Of course, it'd be my pleasure. And she grabs like the stack of books, like goes through a few of them, and just like pushes the books on the shelf to the side, puts the whole stack on there, and then pulls out a long string of ribbon and just ties the books off. Says, "What can I help you find?"
Information about possibly. I've talked to some people about different types of innate healing, as in magical that you don't have to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything or anyone or any books that might be able to help me?
We're talking about the type that comes from. You said that you don't have to learn. You don't have to.
Like not magic you would learn from a book, but something that is more
Innate.
that. Mm-hmm.
Are you looking? So there's a few different things. There's faith healing. There's ritualistic type medicines, the type that would come from the forest, or like your environment. That's a little more spiritual, but not like a hard religion. Shamanistic. That's not so much taught from a book, but learned culturally. There's and then there's the kind of like fluke accidents that just kind of like pop up, random acts of nature.
That is a little more maybe what I would love to learn more about the kind of flukes that have happened.
Sure. Let me come up this way. And she walks up to you see a large staircase that just kind of like winds, like it's double-sided, so it just kind of like winds up and around itself, going up the 8 stories. And instead, she leads you into a wooden box on the side. She's like, "It's this way." And then as she walks in, she grabs the door, which seems to be like a rolling door of it's wood, but it's like intricately carved, so it's flexible and it rolls around to close this wooden box that you're in. And she goes, "Hold on to that. You see that handle, that handlebar right there?
Yeah.
Grab onto that."
Okay.
And pulls a rope, and the whole box goes. And she like as she like holds the rope down, it goes, and you can see not through the door, but the rest of it is relatively open. She's like, "Please keep your hands inside the box. You will lose one."
River, like, when it starts to go up, like, goes down, like, to match it. And it's like, what's happening? Almost on the ground.
Like, you can, okay, you can stay there if you want. And then after a moment, it doesn't take very long. The box moves fairly quickly. She releases the rope, which pulls itself back up. And the box goes, she goes, one moment, and rolls that wooden door out of the way again, and you see a big, about 1.5 feet, 2 feet thick wooden kind of like beam across the doorway. And she goes, "Oops," and pulls the rope, and the box goes a few more feet. Because it's hard to judge. Right this way, and she guides you through, and you walk out onto a floor, which was one thing to see from downstairs, but now you're in here and you can see that the floor, as you walk out, the ceilings are about 10 to 12 feet high, with bookshelves of varying age, all just kind of like scattered about. It looks like they kept, as they needed more, they built more. And so you can, as you go back, you can see like varying around, like areas where it looks like there were hallways as she guides you through, where there were walkways, and they put more bookshelves in there. And so now it's kind of like, and then there's areas where instead of blocking off the walkway, they built a bookshelf up top. So you just kind of have to walk through the bookshelves to get to the other aisles. But as you go in, it's very much a matter of just like, this is a place that started off with an intention and then just grew out of control. But as she guides you down, she points out to a row that ends in a kind of, as she points down the row, you see books and scrolls. There's organization, but there's not necessarily categorization. Everything is fairly neat. But it's not like books are here and scrolls are here and loose leaf notes are here. It's more like things look like they were categorized by title or author or subject, regardless of what the medium is. And as you look down, kind of like all these like loose, different types of materials down at the end, where there is a one of those kind of like jutted out like 3 panel windows, just kind of like sticking out like a little seating nook for people to read. And you can see there's already like there's people walking around. There's a young person sitting in that nook already, where they're all, but it's giving enough light that you can see through the hallway. It's like, this is going to be probably your best bet for that sort of thing.
Okay. Where would you suggest I start in this section?
She points literally to the first shelf.
Wonderful.
Unless you have a more specific inquiry.
Maybe anything that also might mention heat?
Like fire?
Yes.
Or are you thinking something more like the sun?
Maybe more like body heat, or being able to transfer heat for healing.
Like body magic? Like blood magic?
Maybe a little bit.
You see her eyes shoot down all the way to the window, and the young person sitting at the window, and they go, "You might want to speak with them."
What's their name?
Prairie.
That's a cool name.
Prairie works here.
Oh, okay.
When they want to. They might have some input on that sort of thing.
Okay, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Good luck.
Thanks.
She will see herself out.
I'm going to kind of glance over the shelves, and I'm gonna take out the Dakota's book that I have from Tobi, and just kind of glance over the shelf just to try and find one that, for any reason, piques my eye, just to pull one off.
You said you're looking for anything book-wise?
Scroll or book or anything that might catch my eye more than anything else.
Perception check.
Great.
We'll say that the DC amongst all these books for something that's going to jump out at you is...
High as butt, got it.
High as butt. Let's say it's 27.
Oh my god. Yeah, 3.
Okay.
Just give me a book.
Or
scroll or something.
Yeah, you walk through, and one that happens, there is a scroll that happens to have, like, red bindings on it, and you're like, red! grab it.
Great. Okay, so I'm gonna take the scroll and I'm gonna go over to the window and sit next to Prairie.
Okay.
And open up Dakota's book in a very clear way that he could see it, or they could see it.
Okay.
And then just kind of like look at the scroll, just like for a minute. And
Are you literally making that noise?
Yes. Memory is a lot of things. Subtle is not one of them.
You sit down. Okay, so you sit down next to this person. The person named this individual that the librarian referred to as Prairie looks no older than Faena. A young black adolescent. Their hair is kind of like a russet-y brown that's been like shaved up in kind of like a thick mohawk. But not completely shaved, so it's kind of like fuzzy on the outside, but kind of like sweeping out. You see, they are wearing kind of like this. They're not wearing the apron. Instead, they've got like a green kind of like long vest, no sleeves, so you can see all the tattoos on their arms. From like, and the tattoos are a mismatch of like styles and different things, and like letters and imagery and whatnot. You also you see as you're looking at them, their ears are full of piercings. And they've got 2 metal studs through like the bridge between their eyes. And when you start going, they kind of like just like look over at you, look at the scroll, look at the book, look at the scroll. Go. What are you working on?
I'm trying to find anything that could possibly give me some answers for some. What are you working on?
This is smut. I'm not working. I'm on my break. What are you working? What is this? Tell me what this is. What is?
Well,
There's no correspondence between the blood magic you are looking at in this book and this scroll, which is entirely different. This is about transportation. I know.
Oh, my bad. I grabbed the wrong scroll. My goodness. Oops.
Deception. Let's see.
2. I don't give a crap what my deception is, but I'm pretty sure it's not good.
Yeah, Brandon just kind of looks at you and goes, if you just wanted the window, you could just say it.
No, I kind of wanted to see if you know what this is just by looking at it.
Of course.
Do you do?
Yes.
Do you do blood magic?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit of the blood magic.
But what do you do mostly? What are you interested in?
Me.
Yeah.
Do you want to see?
Yeah.
Cometh and grabs you by the wrist, doesn't wait, and just like speed walks out of the fucking library. Like leads you truly like out of the library to a set of doors, and as like throws the doors open, and you see just an empty there's a bridge, just open air that goes to one of the other the university buildings. You walk through the door and don't touch the bridge. You walk through the door and Prairie closes the door behind you, and you are on the other building. He's like, I don't normally take the stairs. The stairs. Do you mind if we don't take the stairs? And says, cool. And he puts one step on the stairs and then leads you into another room that is a vast not vast, it's a vast classroom, but it's a small amphitheater with just chalkboards covered in nonsense.
How did you do that?
It's like magic.
What kind of magic?
Oh, well that specifically was extraplanar. There's a lot of how much do you know magic? Because I could throw out a lot of jargon right now, but I get a lot of backlash for jargon.
Little minimal jargon, maximal, huh?
Have you ever? Okay, so and like grabs a chalkboard, slides it over, and is like roads.
Runes?
Roads.
Roads.
Yes, like you walk on them.
Oh, yes,
You take
okay.
the wagons.
Yeah.
Roads connect everything.
Yeah.
There's a new form of study going on about transportation and travel and the connection, how the roadways, the railroads are all the veins, the lifelines of the world, of Dowermond. And so, this is a new experience, new study. I'm practicing, I'm exploring it. I'm not the only one, but I might be the best one. And so that is so. We're the shortest distance. You know, have you ever heard that the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line?
Sure.
The shortest distance is wrong. The shortest distance between 2 points is from one point to the other, and just put them next to each other.
Can you fold the world?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. You want to see?
Yeah.
Great. Grabs your arm, leads you to what looks like a closet or an exit or something, opens it up, and just drags you through onto the street outside. It's like, okay. So, the street's fairly busy. He's like, no, this is too busy. This is going to scare a lot of people. He's still has not let go. They have not let go of your wrist. Hold on. We're going to go to and the whole world flips as he spins you and leads you onto a random road in the middle of Godfell. You are surrounded by trees. The city of Idolic is gone. He goes, okay, so much more quieter. It's just there's no one in sight. Just a path. Literally just a stone path that leads all the way out in two different directions through the Duende Forest. He goes, much better. No one to scare here. Okay, so I'm going to show you how this works. Okay. Pick a place. Any place.
Points to the coolest tree.
No. Somewhere else in Dowermond.
Oh. Anywhere in Dowermond?
Anywhere in Dowermond. Come on. First thing pops into your head.
Okay, blacksmith office shop in Sunburst Falls.
I don't know where that... And as, suddenly, sparking, the road lifts up off the ground, and as it does, just carving, engraving, you watch as dust falls off the paving stones as it drills out a map of Godfell. And you watch as Idolic is suddenly very visible, and you watch as railroad lines and rivers cut themselves into the map, and then a little thing with a little engraving that says circular lettering, Sunburst Falls, and he goes, okay. Does this, the whole road returns to where it was. Goes, hold on to shoulder, I need 2 ends. Hold on!
Okay.
Puts basically their hands like this, and as they go, the world spins like a kaleidoscope. Trees fold in on themselves, everything except for down the road. The road stays in place, it just gets closer. Everything's being pushed through an insane aperture as 2 lenses get closer and closer, pulling something through a fantastical telescope. Pulling the road, shortening the road between wherever you are in Godfell to Victoria Thornbreak's blacksmith's office. Shop right there. And then before you can look around to see where the trees went, you are in Sunburst Falls. And you hear tink, tink, tink. You're standing outside. The heat of Victoria's blacksmith shop is so intense, just like it was a fortnight ago.
I'm just gonna lean and be like, hi, Victoria!
She through the smoke and everything, you see Victoria Thornsbreak looks up at you, goes, hi. Just waves, goes back to her work.
How did you do that?
This is talking about.
Yeah.
Roads.
That's amazing.
They're connected everything. No one has, this is very new, only the last couple of years. No one has been worried about this sort of thing and figuring out what the roads do and how we can incorporate them into magic. It's just been industry, but travel
travel, you can't have industry without being able to move stuff.
It's true.
Yeah.
But everyone's sticking to the railroads, and the railroads are important. Not everyone can do vroom. But
also they're kind of
yes
problems.
What?
I think sometimes railroads have problems, and then sometimes they need to eat a lot of stuff, like an anthracite, which is bad.
An anthracite, yes, bad.
Yes.
An anthracite is so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, so bad. Not a fan. No, bad.
No.
It's very bad. Does this explain?
Yes.
Great.
Grabs, is your hand still on their shoulder?
Yes.
They put their hand on your shoulder, and the world goes, and you're back in their classroom.
Oh, okay. That was so cool.
I'm glad you like. I'm working on doing much more.
That is very cool.
Right now, couple people. At most. And all touching.
Fair.
Don't let go. You
What?
can let go now.
Okay. Okay. What do you call yourself?
Prairie.
I'm River.
Nice to meet you, River. Hold on.
Nice
Their
to
hands.
meet ya.
They are.
Maybe 5'8".
That's fine.
5'7".
My entire hand goes whoom.
Yes. Yeah, and like spindly.
Yes.
They're little. Now, this is what I do.
Yes.
You're studying sanguinistry.
Well, I'm trying to solve a puzzle. A couple puzzles. So, sanguinistry just might be the key to the puzzle. Because what the puzzle is looks around, kind of thinks for a second. This guy just took me to Sunburst Falls. What? Me. The puzzle is me.
You are the puzzle.
I am the puzzle. Have you ever seen someone who looks like me?
Be more specific.
I don't look superhuman, right? And I don't look like an elf or a furbolg.
No, but it could be.
But have you ever seen someone with a bunch of scars and the colors that kind of always...
These colors?
Yeah.
Those are bruises.
Yeah, but they never go away.
Then you should see a doctor.
I have. He kind of just went, eat healthier, be healthier. But that doesn't make any sense. I don't think he knew either. But I was thinking maybe it had something to do with my blood and maybe my ancestry. But I don't know what that is. And I have a friend who let me borrow his sanguinistry book. And so I was thinking if I knew more about this, maybe that would help me know more about me.
Where are you from?
I don't know.
What? No memory.
No.
Don't know where you're from.
No.
How long ago?
A lot of days, but not like a lot of days. I'm not good at counting.
What is the first thing you remember?
Waking up in an apothecary.
What's the first thing you remember that could give us a measurement of time?
Oh, the Germaning.
Oh! Not long at all.
Yeah.
It's like barely a fortnight ago, maybe a fortnight and a half.
Like a couple days. Like some days.
Okay. And you have no clues?
Oh, I mean, there's the bruises
Right.
and the healing. I heal really, really, really fast.
Now, demonstrate.
Okay, I'm gonna look around for something sharp. Actually, I have a dagger.
Okay.
I'm literally
In
gonna...
your pocket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a dagger and I'm gonna just... prick! Finger. And I'm gonna wipe the blood away.
That's very fast.
Yeah.
You did that, not magical.
Not intentionally magical. I didn't do anything, it just happened.
You've never studied magic before.
Not that I know of, because I don't remember before the Germaning. Yeah.
Okay.
But I also had to kind of teach myself how to read. But it was more like remembering So I feel like I don't know if maybe this magic was done on me, maybe? I don't know.
Alright. Let me ask this. What do you remember nothing from before?
Yeah.
But reading, you did not have to relearn.
Well, at first I couldn't read at all.
Right.
But then the more I focused and tried, it was a combination of it coming back to me and me figuring it out.
And you know how to talk.
Oh yeah, you could talk right away. Also, I might be able to read Jondin, but I still haven't figured that out.
Just flicks his fingers and a chalkboard just slings to the side and that blank one is there. You see he grabs like 4 pieces of chalk, crushes them in his hands and tosses them up. And you watch as 12 different pieces of chalk start writing in unison. But each one is writing in a different language.
Oh.
He goes, look up here. Look up all the languages. What looks familiar?
Well, looks familiar.
Give me, go ahead and give me a wisdom check. And we'll say that for this... Okay, we're going to say that for this, it's going to be a DC of 22.
Is it a straight wisdom check?
It is a...
or is it a...
I think it's... Is there a check you would like to use to remember? Because normally it would be history, but that doesn't really count for you.
Yeah, yeah, I'm like, I don't know, it wouldn't really be insight unless it's insight onto my own past.
No.
Okay, so I'll just straight wisdom.
Okay.
13.
13. Okay. So here's the thing. There's this is a little less of a win or lose or hit or miss. It's more of a how close you get. So so as you look up and things are starting to, and you're right, you've already started piecing things together.
Mm-hmm. That was 13 plus my 5, by the way, just to make sure, okay.
Oh yeah. Oh right, you know your wisdom score.
Yeah.
So it's 18.
18 was
18 close to 22.
Yeah.
But not quite making it. So there's a very clear sentence that just says, "Excuse me, River, can you read this?" in Commerce.
Yeah.
But then there's another one that as you've been putting pieces together, you can kind of get between reading it and frankly context clues from the one in Commerce, you can pick up excuse me, River, are you able to read these words on another line?
Mm-hmm.
And then a bunch of lines that have make no sense to you.
Uh-huh.
Even some of them have the same lettering, the same symbols, but the words don't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then one specific one up there, down close to the bottom of the list, that just says, "Attention. Read or don't." And it might say more than that.
But that's what I get.
That's the most inference you're able to get.
So I'm gonna point to this. That one I've got most of.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of them, besides that one. But I only kind of know that.
That one?
Yeah, what's that?
You look at it and it's literally it's as you you were going for comprehension.
Yeah.
And now that you pause a moment to look at them, there's things with curly cues and very floral, everything's connected in a very cursive fashion. There's ones that are very block or pictogrammy, ones that are very clearly just letters drawn out in as crisp and clear as possible, Commerce. But then as you get down, this one is just 2 symbols that repeat. Not consistently, but in its own pattern. And as you are trying to connect what it is, that's the one. He goes, "That one?"
Yeah, that one.
That's fascinating.
What is that?
Iron Tongue.
What does that mean?
It's the language of the animate.
The what?
The animate. You don't know the... Oh. Right, sorry. I'm so sorry. You've only been here for a fortnight.
Yeah.
The animate. Okay. Have you ever... So, what's a good example? The animate are a recent revelation. There is a level of belief and where they come from has its own faith-based systems. But the animate are there are, how do I phrase it in a way that makes sense without going into a long lecture about the history of spiritualism and giving life to the lifeless. It was, they are a people that are, there are people who were previously not a people. Persons who were not persons, but objects and become persons.
So, like a book that becomes a person?
It could be a book.
But then is it just...
It could be a door. It could be a particularly beloved piano. It could be any of these things. A wardrobe, a train.
So, who's a train?
Oh yes. Anything. That is one of the fascinating things about the animate, and as we learn more about their people.
So, could this train, how does a train become an animate?
Faith.
So if the train could kind of like talk?
I would say enough faith and the train could get up and walk away.
But what if only I could talk to the train?
I would say that you have some sort of connection of some sort. Some belief. Particularly the railroads. The worship of the railroads. Are you from... Maybe you are Jondon.
Is that one Jondon? I point to the second one.
Yes.
Okay. I've met some people who are Jondon. I don't think I'm that Jondon in any...
I'm just saying, if you don't remember where you came from, you could have come from anywhere.
Could I be an animate?
You're awfully fleshy for an animate. You can tell. They are normally machines.
Okay. But then how would I be able to speak it?
It's a language. You can learn it.
Where could I learn more about him?
The sun has been up for a minute. Celstar sleeping on the floor. Comfortably, he's accustomed to this. Rolls over, groans a little bit, which, between the noise and the daylight coming in, wakes Faena up.
Faena sits straight up and goes, "We forgot River. We forgot River. We forgot River." And Faena just starts, gets out of bed, makes her bed just messily, good enough that her mom would be like, "Okay, this is fine, but, you should really do it again." And, bolts out the door.
What? Fight?
We forgot River! We forgot River! Slide.
Alright. Okay.
Faena opens back up.
Do you want me to come?
I don't know where River is. Do you know where River is? I think we forgot them at the university.
They said they were going to the university.
We need to go to the university.
Now?
Yes!
Alright.
River doesn't know how to handle things on
Slowly
their own.
gets up, looking for, trying to find his pants. In a moment later, Celstar is out the door with you, pulling on, frankly, the green suit you made, because he doesn't have a lot of clothing options.
Why did you wear that? You could wear the other shirt that...
It looks nice.
Oh my gosh, I'm just going to university, so... do you know where the university is? Do we know where the university is?
I've got no idea.
We need to ask the person downstairs where the university is.
Alright, let's ask.
Okay, and so we go downstairs.
And you run smack face first into River coming home.
River!
Hi! I brought you tea from the cafe!
How did you find your way home? Are you okay? Oh my gosh, are you here?
I'm fine! Hi!
Hi!
And Faena is just like touching your face, trying to make sure that like everything is okay,
River
and like
has got-
completely ignoring the tea.
River's got a cup of tea in one hand, a whiskey in the other, because River still doesn't really get that whiskey's not breakfast.
Where's your book?
And like
Where's
3
the book?
croissants under one arm with a coat tossed over the shoulder.
What?
Yeah, I'm
Where's the
fine.
book? Where's the book? Where did this come from?
The
Why
book's
do you
right
have
here on my
croissants? Why do you have tea?
Because you like tea.
Well, did the university give you tea?
No,
They're not really done for giving
downstairs
free
they give
things.
me tea. I
How long
asked
have
for
you
some
been here?
tea.
What did you find? How did
I
you find
just-
your home?
I kind of just got here, but
You just got here?
I knew you would want some tea.
Oh my god, this is... I'm so sorry. I completely forgot to get you after the trial. It's one thing happened after another, and then we found magic, and it's...
What happened?
I went to the university and I kind of got distracted a lot.
Were you saved? Did
I
anyone
have
talk to
so
you?
much to tell you. But no, Celestar, you're alive! And
I am.
get killed by Kairos or put in prison or anything. That's great.
No, Kairos
You
is...
know how trials work.
No.
Kairos is put away in behind bars.
Where?
I don't know. We could find them, but I don't really think that'd be a very...
They're in jail.
Yeah.
Jail's good,
great.
right? Well,
Jail-
not for the person in jail.
Great for us.
Yay!
Yeah, it's fantastic for us.
Wonderful.
It's fantastic for Celestar.
I love that. Wait, so you're not wanted anymore? Where's Rebecca?
I wasn't wanted in
No,
the first place.
Rebecca
I was.
went home because
There was a murder.
I didn't get to say goodbye.
it's okay. It's
But we're both secure.
yes,
Mm.
and as secure people, sometimes you need to go be secure at other places for other people.
I'm
Right? Right, Celestar?
Right. Yes, of course. I also think like she's got other people to protect.
Can I
Yep,
send
that's
her a letter?
exactly what I'm saying.
Can I send her a letter?
Yes, we can go write the letter downstairs over
Oh,
this croissants and tea and all of this that you have.
I thought you might want some breakfast.
Yes, we should go have some breakfast downstairs.
Uh-huh.
Have you eaten anything besides bread?
Have you slept?
Yes. And no.
Deception check.
Yeah, I'm already rolling for insight.
Yup. Yup. Hold on.
Okay, what did you
What's
get?
your insight?
11.
11? Okay.
Did you know? Do you want to know what it is?
Yes. I was getting
I
your
know it's-
DC.
Oh, don't worry, you don't need it. I got a nat 1.
Oh, okay. So River looks hairy and haggard.
River looks academically the morning after.
Oh no.
like walk of
Like
shame,
you-
but like academically.
The walk of shame where you just spent all night studying.
Yes. But like excited studying, like ADHD studying with someone who's also really into it, like that kind of
The
studying.
like the dark circles under their eyes that are blend into all the bruises, and the like 2 millimeters of like kind of like gingery hair is just
Hat
all
is-
askew.
Hat is like on, but like back here, like bare and sideways.
Great.
So,
Yeah.
food.
Food.
All right.
Food.
What?
I think they need better food
I
than
mean,
just bread.
What's
They
better
said
than
they've been eating
chocolate
other
bread?
things.
Did you really believe them?
I'll trust River.
You should trust me. I'm very
Oh,
trustworthy
so you're
and
very
helpful and secure.
Gullible.
When you guys walk
Faena
into
starts
the,
walking.
when you guys walk into like the dining room, because it is a more traditional hotel, you see BB Black is already there.
BB!
He's like, oh hi guys.
Hey! You want a croissant?
Oh, and you see BB. I was just, yeah, sure. She takes a croissant.
Is this your
BB's.
friend? Is this? I'm sorry. Who are you?
Oh, do you remember BB from the train?
Oh,
Oh right, we left like right after we met BB.
BB, you see BB has a plate that is piled with corned beef and potatoes and like 3 eggs. Just a piece of toast that at this point is more apple butter than actual bread. And like 2 cups of coffee and a glass of juice. And she's like, you guys want to join me? This is swell. That's great.
That just activates River's food object permanence. Like every single time I see food, I go, oh right, I need food. And I just go and I want to get the exact same giant spread of food.
Great.
River, do you know that person?
Yeah, they were on the train with us.
Oh, the
They
farm
were.
girl from the
Yeah,
train.
yeah. Remember, because when the cool armor people left, then she took their room, and then Archer and
but I remember some girl walking off the train and being like, "I'm going to take you to look us out." Okay.
I don't know. Hey, BB.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was staying at a kind of not great, kind of like dormitory thing. It was like 12 different beds in a room.
That's a lot of people.
It was not a lot. It was not great. It was very crowded. And your friend Archer, Mr. Rhondo said it was okay if I like crash in their room because that's like 3 people to a room.
Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
So Mr. Rhondo was just being really nice, right?
Why
Yeah.
are you here?
Well, right now, just so I have a place to stay, like to sleep while I'm looking for
Right,
work.
but why are you in Edolic?
I'm looking for work.
What kind of work?
Any work,
And
honestly.
you can see Faena starting to get really nervous, like, oh my gosh, is this a criminal?
No, any work. I mean, I was working in the mines, so mining was what
Oh,
I
you're a
figured.
miner as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you a miner?
No.
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 No, you work in the factory then.
No.
Oh.
No.
Wait, I'm confused.
No.
Faina's really good at sewing. See, Celestar, come here, Celestar.
Oh,
And
you
I'm
have a
like,
trade.
I'm
Suit.
a seamstress. Yes.
Celstar
I
suit.
made that suit.
It's really pretty, right? Isn't it so good?
You made that?
Yeah.
That's swell. That's really impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of it.
Maybe I can make you a dress or something if you know.
Oh, I don't need a dress. I appreciate that.
Or a miner suit.
I'm
whatever
good.
you wear for that.
Maybe a really cool hat.
That's, oh, River, I have a hat for you.
You have a hat for
I do. It's up in my room, but we'll talk about that later.
me? Okay.
I'm learning how to make hats too, so maybe I can make you a hat if you want a hat.
I'm not gonna say no to a hat.
And
That
I didn't
sounds.
look at your name. I'm sorry.
BB.
B.
Yeah, I'm BB Black. Pleasure to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
Shakes your hand so thoroughly.
It's really nice to meet
Absolutely. Are you eating breakfast? You want to join?
you. Yeah, River got me some croissants and tea.
That's great.
Oh, I got some berries too. I absolutely did.
Are there more of you guys around?
What?
So weren't there like 5 or 6 of you guys?
Why do you ask?
Because I haven't seen Mr. Rondo. And
Where is Mr. Rondo?
Oh.
Like I woke up and he was gone.
What?
Oh.
Oh, he's not at
And the other guy,
Oh,
Faedan.
you're not working with Mr. Rondo.
No.
Hey, where's
He just said I could
Tobi?
crash. Because there was more space.
Right.
It was like a 10 by 10 room with 12 beds in it. It was not comfortable. And he was like, hey, we don't have a lot of space, but you can crash in our, with us. And I said, that sounds swell because frankly, it was not a great situation. I'm just looking for work. So I don't know how long I have to be there for. So as long as I can have a little more elbow room, I'm happy with it.
I'm already
Hi,
halfway
Tobi.
through the food. Oh, Tobi! Tobi, do you want some food?
I am
Just
so confused. Good morning.
Good morning.
We have the thing today.
I just realized, are you super hungover?
Wait, you guys have a thing.
We have a thing.
Yeah.
I told you. We're making hats. We're learning how to make hats.
Oh!
Where were you? I thought you were gonna come home last night.
They were at the university all night because we forgot to get them.
You didn't
After-
need to get me. I was
I
fine.
was gone. I was
What?
gone.
Are you okay?
Oh.
You know, I'm gonna go get some herbs at the. I'm gonna see what kind of herbs they have and see if we can mix it with some.
Want some
tonic
bacon?
water.
Yeah, no, I got. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm good. And Faeda's gonna go do that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
got.
gonna like force feed Tobi bacon.
Don't worry. Yeah, no, I'm on the. We're on the same frequency right now, same page. I got you. Grabs the glass of whiskey that was in front of River and slides it in front of Tobi. Well, hair of the dog. I know about.
No. Tobi, you need something that will keep you sharp and focused for today, and not something that could be seen as a preservative.
You don't drink a lot, do you?
No, I'm
Best way to fix a hangover.
right. And another way to fix a hangover is to use some herbs and some tonic water. So I'm going to go get that.
Faina's really good at that kind of thing.
Look, I don't know how to sew. I trust you. Faena runs off to get some herbs and tonic water.
Yeah.
BB and River have plates piled with food.
Yeah.
Cellstar's just sitting there, Cellstar has really gone all in. He's just got peanut butter toast. Just so much peanut butter.
I take the peanut butter toast from Celestar and just have a little bite and then put it back.
Hey, guess what? I got to say hi to Victoria the blacksmith.
From home?
Yeah, I got to see her and wave. It was
You
very
saw
cool.
her?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh my god!
When?
How did you do that?
And what were you drinking?
I wasn't drinking anything. Okay, so I met this really cool person. They have a great name.
Okay, please tell me.
It's because it's mine. I know it.
It happened.
I wrote it in
This happened
places.
2.5 hours ago, and Artemis has forgotten the character's name.
It's Prairie, right?
It's Prairie.
Okay. I know it, but I didn't want to say it wrong. Their name is Prairie, and they have really shiny things in their ears and right here.
Like piercings.
Yeah, like cool jewelry, but in their ears and on their face and stuff.
Yeah.
And they have markings, but not mine, the kind that you ink into your arms, all over their arms, and they're so. I was like, oh my god, they're excited, and so I kind of was like, so I'm just gonna look at this blood magic right here next to you and just see what you and oh, it was so cool, and but then. They were like, do you want to see what I do? And I said, absolutely. And then...
Faena will come back by this point. Okay, Tobi, just drink this.
And then we were walking, and then we just... to a different spot. And then I was like, what's happening? And they're like, oh, we're just, teleporting, and I can't do their accent. And they then... it was...
Did you drink last night? Do I need to get
No.
you some herbs?
And then we were suddenly in the forest. And they were like, well, name a place in Godfell. And I said, anywhere in Godfell? And they said, yeah. And I said, the first thing that came into my mind, which was the blacksmith shop in Sunburst Falls. Because they said anywhere. And then they did a cool map thing.
Should map.
They pulled the dirt into a map. And then they're like, oh, cool, now I know where we're going. And then... the world started twisting and magic happened, and then suddenly I just was waving at Victoria in Sunburst Falls.
I'm gonna get you some tonic water and herbs too. Finally, it's got
No,
tonic
it was
water.
so cool.
Phoebe just slides the whiskey over to you. And it's gone.
It was so okay. And then I, of course, started asking them more of the questions and told them, memory isn't my strong suit. And then I told them that I had kind of learned how to read, and then they put up a bunch of different languages and were like, can you read any of those? And I went, well, I can read the one in Commerce, and then I could kind of read the one in Johnton. Yeah, which was really cool. And then I couldn't read any of the other ones except the bottom one, which I could only kind of read, but it wasn't really words, but I kind of understood what it meant. And I told them that I could read that, and they were really confused, because they said it was Iron Tongue, which is the language of the animate. Which is really cool, and that might be why the train could talk to me.
I don't know what that is.
No one knows what this is.
I also don't know what that
Y'all, I got
Guys,
info
put it
dumped, and I'm
together.
so happy about it.
Animate.
Yeah, you got real info dumped.
And I love it.
Inanimate objects all of a sudden becoming animated. It's not that hard to put together.
I wasn't on the train.
That's
That's true.
That's
You
fair.
missed me being able to fully talk to the train.
I guess I was talking at this side of the train.
I wasn't on the train. I
Sorry, the Nala clap back.
Anyway, Faena comes back with some tonic water for River.
But that might be why I could talk to the train, because apparently if you believe in something enough, then faith will make it. Okay, thanks. Faith will make it a thing.
Faith?
I don't really know what that.
Hey,
Honestly, we talked
you
about a
actually
lot
missed
of
the train.
things.
Stillstar.
Right.
When I told you to find faith, this is not what I meant. Okay.
No, I shouldn't go to university and come back with a religious experience.
No, but
I'll do it.
I think it's that.
I'm on a high.
You know
I'm not dead.
You know what? Go ahead, do it. See how your animal like that.
I think that it's just enough
No,
people.
don't really do it.
I didn't even finish the roll yet.
I think it's just that if enough people believed in the train, it kind of became animate, and then it could talk to me because I could understand it, and I don't know why. But so we talked about that, and then we went over and talked about different kinds of healing and stuff, and then we talked a lot about different ways to get places without. It's like you think the quickest way from one point to another is a straight line, but actually it's not. You just go from one point to the other point, like folding the map. So that's kind of how we.
We'll fold the drink in your mouth really quickly.
So let me get this straight.
So River was talking to a spirit on the
No,
train.
oh, it wasn't
What?
the spirit. It was the train.
So River was talking to a spirit on the train, and now they think it's some faith religion thing. Is clearly what's going on there. Baby, don't side with him.
Cellstar.
Side with him. Part with them. Now I've got everything confused.
So how do you?
Gender's
who
a
are
construct.
you?
No, I was like, who am I talking to? Who are you?
So let me get this right. The train was not alive, or it was.
I was talking to the train, and the train needed help, and then I helped the train, and then the train was better, and I was helpful. And Faena thinks that there's some kind of spirit, but
fair.
it was the train.
Yes, the train has a spirit.
So a metal box. You helped it heal.
No.
I just wanted to
like
get this.
like
Straight.
that's why I think it's a spirit, because it's like you know how like spirits can take over
Plate full of
things.
food.
We
BB's
heard
just
this
like.
ghost story about this heiress who kind of got murdered on a train, and so I was kind of thinking that maybe it was the spirit of the heiress or something like that. Maybe someone on the train.
Anyway, I'm gonna go back and talk more.
Do you need more tonic water? We need to go to class.
Okay.
Wait, class?
Yeah,
We
we're
have to
learning
go to
from a
class. We're
hatter.
learning we're learning hat making.
She's learning hat making. I'm gonna just be there.
Tobi's gonna be my gopher.
Wait, you guys are doing stuff together?
Well, you were at university, and it's just things
But, like,
kind of.
I don't think I've ever seen you guys do something together but argue, so that's different.
And I've known you more than 2 fortnights, and I've also never seen you do anything other than argue.
Excuse me, Celestar, you can keep your mouth shut.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Oh.
Fine, I'm going to go to university and have a religious experience. And he just walks out.
Celestar, do you want to go to the university with me?
I would love to.
I'm really tired.
Oh, well, you can nap first.
Okay.
I'm not in a rush.
Celestar, can you get the hat that I brought home to the room upstairs for River? Can you go do that, please?
You're gonna love it.
I can do that.
Thank you.
And Cellstar does walk
I
out.
don't just argue with people. I do more than just argue with people.
With people, yes. With Tobi.
Okay.
Well, but Tobi and I had a good.
The
We
first
had a
time I
great
saw you
time.
together, you almost killed her. So.
No, well, that was because I am protective of my friends, and Tobi is becoming a friend. Potentially.
Tobi, are we friends?
I thought we always were friends.
Oh yay!
We're all
And then I
becoming
put like
friends.
a hand on River, and I'm like, shh.
Here, more bacon.
Thank you.
See, we're all becoming friends here, Phoebe.
That's great.
That's what's going on.
That's great.
BB, do you want to be my friend?
Yeah.
Yay!
So
Right.
why don't you go take a nap? Because I
You
wanna.
should go take a nap.
Well,
but
why don't
Cellstar comes back a moment later with
on the hat.
the hat.
The
The
hat.
hat, the
The
beautiful-
river hat, and it's this like oh gosh, you're gonna
Please
need
describe
to
this
remind
hat
me
to
of,
me.
like, it's like a top hat, and it's based off of. I know there's like something like flowing down
It
like a
is-
river.
I believe I described it as a brown leather top hat with.
I will watch the episode back. So.
Go ahead.
Okay, so it like kind of goes like this and like this, and like on like the lip it has like the waves going down, but it's like a river.
It's got a blue ribbon.
Yes,
Told
That-
and it's
river.
like Yeah, it's like a river hat, and there's like ribbons on the sides.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. It's really.
I definitely
It's
imagine
made,
like
it's
some
made
moss on the
pointedly
sides.
to look like
Yeah.
the ribbon comes down and then crashes like a waterfall. So it's got a lot of
Like off the top of the hat?
yeah, like
onto
from
the rim?
down onto the brim, and like there's like more ribbons and stuff shredded out to look like water.
We both agreed that there's also moss on the hat. Like
Yes, there is
like,
moss.
Like it's
because we said so.
Oh my god, I love it so much!
This is the
Was that river or artery?
Both, honestly. Yeah. No, River is. I just starts tearing up.
Oh.
Just like, you made that for me?
Well, we got it. We're learning how to make something like this.
You got it for me?
So the teacher helped us with this. So yeah. So it's your hat. It's a river hat.
Oh, are you
Cause
crying?
it's a river.
Because it's a river. Yes, that's right, river.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
And Faena will just kind of like put it on.
Other hat is off and like awkwardly tucked because it's like it's a fell hat,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it
yeah.
smushes. Just like, am I pretty?
You're gorgeous. Now go.
You're also
Take a
over
nap.
7 feet tall now.
Yeah.
So go take a nap. We are going to learn how to make more hats so we can do more of this.
Can I come with you guys and like hang out in the corner and maybe take a nap? I just don't want to be away from you guys.
Maybe you can nap outside of.
Yeah,
Yeah. Why not just like lean against the wall of?
And you
Of
can make
books.
sure that they're safe as they're safe.
Make sure that they're so secure.
Great. We need to make sure River is secure.
Yes.
And I guess all three of us will.
All right.
I don't want to be alone.
You guys head
Wait,
off.
is Celestar coming?
Nope.
No,
So
so
sorry.
Sarah's going to go find Faith in University.
So after handing, do I keep it or they keep
The
it?
contract? Oh,
Yeah.
they keep the contract.
Okay.
Yes.
Like handing it back over, I look over to them and go, by the way, any news on the factory or the mine we talked about? Was there
So about that,
oh
Hmm?
there's an investigation underway. The first party that went in to investigate did not come back.
Huh?
And so we are looking a little deeper. Don't worry, everything's under control. We've sent Atticus. So if anything goes wrong, at least we'll hear about it. So there's a search party underway.
okay.
Everything should be fine. No need to worry about that. You trust me. Trust me. From this point on, you'll have plenty of other things to worry about. We are handling the mine.
Okay. Then, aside from that, when do I start? Who's the
You have a
point person?
oh, of course.
Do I have a boss? Are you my boss?
I
Or
am
still my boss. I don't.
I am technically still your superior,
Okay,
and your manager.
got it.
That being said, I will not be your point of contact in the Sisterhood, as I am not a member.
Got it.
And Auditor Dermot speaks up at this point and says, well, the colloquial term is the Pumpkin Man. You will go speak to Caliban Woe.
Caliban Woe.
Caliban Woe will be your Pumpkin Man. You are also a Pumpkin Man.
I'm a pumpkin man.
It's the slang term.
I'd love to know more about that.
I believe there's a phrase in Devyat Koralai about like earning your pumpkins.
Okay,
And it came from that.
interesting.
It is not a term that I use frequently. I say point of contact, but you will hear the Sisterhood saying Pumpkin Man instead of member of the Wallispat Sisterhood.
Okay, that's a lot more.
It is shorter. Caliban Woe has an office up close to the Pullman and Rot where I believe you may have been, actually. Close to the exports office.
Yes, I had to. I want to speak to my wife, just
Mm-hmm.
about this whole. It's always good to get my spouse's opinions and things on things. So.
But of not arguing with you on that one.
Yeah.
But yes, Caliban's office is up there.
Okay.
So-
So do I have a time to go in, or do I go today, tomorrow?
I would go today.
Okay.
You are now a member, and it is important you get your tools and responsibilities.
Okay.
Okay. Is there other questions?
No.
As far as I'm concerned, our business here is done.
Yeah, all my questions have been answered.
Wonderful. Welcome to the Sisterhood. Pleasure to see you again.
I mean,
Likewise.
if you're ever, in town, I know of a great bar.
I have actually, yes, I have. Yes, I have been to the Morning Glory.
Oh no, Faedan has his own bar. I mean, it's actually quite nice if you ever want to. If you stop by Summers Falls again.
It is, in fact, one of the nicest places in town. It's called the Last Wish.
Yeah.
This is
It's a spectacular
Not expecting
establishment.
the
Grassroots.
advertisement, free advertisement. But it's great. I built it's built out of my house. I built it with my own two hands. I'm very handy, and I mentioned it before when we saw each other in passing that I have one, but I didn't.
Yes.
I'm not very self-promotive, so
If I. You ass.
Real life bleed. Do we need to call your wife?
Do we need to tell the audience why we all fucked up busting out laughing? Lots of conversations about not being very self-promotive.
Yep. Oh god.
I think it's recorded. I think we
Don't
could
forget
probably.
to like
Did we
I think
record
we
that
recorded
bit?
that part. Yeah.
Cut it in.
Possibly.
Hey YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you enjoyed it, just share it with your friends.
Hey,
Calling
look, we're
out-
self-promoting.
We're being so
Hey.
good at self-promoting.
Yeah.
We're being self-promoted.
Look at our social media content.
YouTube and Twitch and all the other things, right? I'm so good at this.
Name another platform we're on.
Instagram.
There you go. All right.
Hey, nice.
I don't
Discord
know
invite.
if we're on any other ones.
TikTok?
Twitch, we love you. That's all.
Twitch, we love you.
So I mentioned it before when you were in town.
I remember.
So,
yes. If I am ever in Sunburst Falls again, which I hope not to be exclusively because that means that something else happened.
Oh.
Right. Well, I'll give you a taste of my personal batch of whiskey if you are interested. If you.
I will
Around.
make it a point.
Okay.
In the meantime, gentlemen, she gets up to leave. Aislinn Rot stands with her. Well, I'll see you at home
See you then.
whenever you end up back.
That's a good point.
And they both head out.
After they leave, I'll turn to Faedan. So, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you have a shot.
Oh well. I wasn't. That's not necessarily
Fair. I
what
just need to break the ice.
Yeah. But she did seem, not interested.
Exactly.
So. But you're.
A pumpkin man.
Yeah. A pumpkin man.
I
feel like they could have just gone point of contact. That'd been
contact.
fine.
Yeah, I can see that.
But what's
From just going over and, the conversations we've had, it seems like I'll just kind of be doing what I wanted to do and just be the person to help the little guy out while also working for the big guy. So, my greatest concern was the medical benefits, and now that's kind of been taken
Right.
care of.
which
So,
is,
yeah, I'll deal with the consequences afterwards. Which
and you can leave whenever you
I guess I can,
sounded like.
but can't really do that until I know everything with my family is squared away.
Right. For sure. Do you need like? I would like to come with you to learn more about what all of this entails, but I don't know. Is there like an official capacity? Like, am I like a?
I don't know.
Bodyguard for now? Like, to get me in?
That could work. I mean, they kind of just allow you to sit in on everything so far. So, unless we get there and they just full on like say no,
right.
But we could try. Yeah, I'll say like I need you around.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine if not. I mean, obviously, I'll be fine, but I can find something else to do. But I just figured, why not tag along, see what this means.
Exactly. I might need like another also
set of eyes.
Yeah, set of eyes to see if they're to call any bullshit on anything.
For sure. Yeah.
But yeah, I guess Caliban Woe, I guess is my pumpkin man. Now I want a pumpkin pie. But it's not the cycle.
Faedan. Emotional support Faedan.
Emotional support bartender. It's you know.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a coffee. You want anything? I just got a raise, so that's...
Let's go get a large coffee.
Let's go get a large coffee. Yeah. We'll head on over there.
All right. Latte.
Ooh, bougie latte up in here.
How
Maybe add some pumpkin spice for that pumpkin
For
craving.
a coffee?
Yeah, two large coffees.
For 2 large coffees, 2 copper. At most.
That was great.
That one hair bug.
It was so bothering me.
I wanted that there.
The hair?
Yes.
You wanted the hair there? Yeah, it was deliberate.
Yes. There you go.
Just to drive me and crazy. We're gonna roll with that for 2 seconds as you guys head up to the exports office, and yeah, there's plenty of more office districts. And asking around for a minute, it's not too hard to find, not a Pullman and Rot office officially, but what is effectively a small set of a small office building that has rooms rented out, and one of them is rented to the Concord out of the Wallace Pass Sisterhood.
Okay, great. We'll walk on in as far as I need to go.
As soon as you walk in, there's you walk in and there's it's a plush wooden building, wooden room, wood paneling. Everything is stained a dark red kind of color. And there's 2 small lower but also equally plush overstuffed leather chairs. A wide wooden desk with a strip of red deep red leather across it, with various desk there's a jar of pencils and everything, and then sitting behind it is a broad-shouldered woman with white hair that has been cropped relatively short and plastered against her skull. She's probably in her late 50s. Got a thick-set jaw, and when you all walk in, and you see as she looks up, one of her eyes doesn't follow. But there's also it doesn't look necessarily a lazy eye. It looks more you can see as you look up scarring and kind of broken vessels, as if it's more damaged. Looks up, sees you both walk in, and goes, "Can I help you?"
Hi, I'm Archer Rhondo. I'm here to speak with Caliban Woe. I don't know if they're aware. I just signed the contract today, but they are my point of contact.
Mm-hmm.
Just to join the Wallace Pass Sisterhood.
Mm-hmm. She stands up. She's an absolute wall. Not as tall as you, but broad and if someone were to set you side by side, they'd be like, Archer's got 6 inches on that woman. But you facing her could swear she's taller than you, just by demeanor. Holds out her hand to you and says, welcome to the Sisterhood.
Thank you.
I am Caliban Woe.
Oh, okay, great.
And you are?
Faedan, this is Faedan. He is my bodyguard.
What do you... Did they explain your position? I do not think you're going to need a bodyguard.
Oh, well, I mean, bodyguard up until like this point, you know, when we've been traveling.
I've been with him. Yeah. So
Oh,
it's not,
I understand.
It's
So,
not like
in contract until
Yeah.
now. I understand. I see. Okay. Rhondo, I was informed you would be coming. I just did not know who you are. Welcome. Are you going to stick around then?
Is that
if
alright?
that's all right. Yeah.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, yeah.
With advantage? 'Cause
No.
Oh, damn.
Oh, one of you can make a persuasion.
Oh,
I meant both of you can make a persuasion check.
Oh, both. Okay,
Yes.
wait. Can't see that. 16.
20.
Hell yes.
Dirty 20.
You're really trustworthy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not traditional, but I don't care. Have a seat, you have signed, she pulls out a folder. It's like, these are, I need you to sign these receipts. They're indicating that you are receiving your tools now. And she will present you with, in D&D terms, a diplomat's pack.
Ooh.
So it's gonna have a lot of things like pens. It's gonna have pens, papers, loose paper. You will see in it a series of like different things, like mostly like contracts and things, but written under and all of it with Pullman and Rot letterhead. And there'll be other things that you can need. We're not going to go so far into like D&D adventuring. It's literally like, this is your kit as like a middle manager who needs to travel.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to have, it will have documents indicating that you are permitted to travel under Pullman and Rot's authority.
Okay.
And on their behalf.
Okay.
Which, Arch, as you are flipping through them, Caliban says, these are going to be important if you're to leave Godfell.
Got it.
It is, if someone asks what you are doing in Jandu or Grundashlek or Owe for whatever reason, you're going to need to explain that you are here for work and on business.
Great.
Okay. So all of these papers will cover your travel. Excellent. So she makes you sign for that.
Mm-hmm.
She also hands you, it's like, this is your stipend comes at the beginning of this fortnight, or of the cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Here are your 2 notes. Slide you 2 notes. Sign these paper. Receipt. Excellent. Okay. Excellent. And then lastly, I need you to sign for these. She hands you 1 more paper to sign.
What's this one?
This is going to be your tools.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Excellent.
Huh? What?
1.
Ben's my drug dealer.
Caliban Woe is your drug dealer. Once cover the top.
Sorry.
I didn't have time to paint the top. Not sponsored. You take 1 per day. You have enough for 1 cycle. Okay?
Okay.
You come back. What is it? The end of the holovac? You come back at the end of the cycle of the Raven.
Uh-huh.
I will give, and you will get a new supply. But 1 a day
One day.
will provide you with what you need. Mechanically, these are your spell slots.
What?
I do not advise taking more than 1 a day. It is dangerous.
What is it? What's it made out of?
That's a complicated thing I do not understand. You would have to talk to the scientists for Pullman and Rot who invented them.
Okay, but you said tools. I was expecting like I don't know. In terms of tools, I think mining because I was a miner. But like, what is this? This pills?
More like minding.
Mining?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, look up here. You realize your mouth didn't move. That sort of thing. Welcome to the sisterhood. Little bit of a shock there for you, Mr. Rhondo.
I need this as part of my job.
It will make it easier. I'm not going to force you to take them.
Okay.
Yes.
I just
You?
no, I
How much of that
So-
did you hear?
Right.
Oh,
I'm
the
never-
only thing
I'm-
she said in his head was, "Look up here."
Okay.
so you said a scientist at Pullman and Rot? There's
Yes.
Where do the scientists work?
Oh, okay, fuck if I know.
Okay.
They've got. I mean, Pullman and Rot has laboratories.
Sure. I just the ones that would make something like this. I was just curious.
OE, probably an OE, maybe Devyat Korelai.
Okay.
I don't know what they're doing in any of those places.
Okay. I used to work for Pullman and Rot as well, so I'm just
Look, the Sisterhood has existed before Pullman and Rot. It has been contracted by Pullman and Rot.
Really?
Yes. We didn't do this. We
Pullman
were
and
just
Rot.
effective agents.
Okay.
This is a new thing Pullman and Rot has brought in. I don't know the history behind it. It is effective. It allows us a little bit of leverage against people who would work against the, wishes of the Sisterhood.
Okay. One a day.
One a day.
At the beginning of the day,
Yes.
I'm assuming.
I mean, yes.
Okay. And it's enough to last until I come back. Or
If you take one a day, it will last you 28 days.
okay.
If you choose to take more, it's not going to last you 28 days, but I'm not giving you any more until
Yeah.
until the end of the next cycle.
Okay.
That being said, I do not recommend more than one a day.
Okay.
It's dangerous.
Okay. I won't. Do I get? Okay. Well, you showed me something, but I don't know if I could just inherently do. Do I get?
Oh,
training?
it's the learning curve is quick.
Okay.
It's a lot of it's very innate.
Got it. Okay.
Yes. I'll be honest, we don't design them. So it's a matter of like your contract and things like that. The tools that you need are associated with the jobs that they are giving you. So you don't, and which will come from me. I will give you the contracts and the jobs and
Right.
and what your directive is. That being said, the things here are going to be subtle. I'm saying you're not going to be shooting fire out of your fingertips. It's going to be.
Damn.
I wasn't even expecting that.
Well, that's my point. So don't expect that. Don't expect that.
Okay.
You are an agent of. You're not a wizard in the fucking gendarmerie.
Okay.
You're a pumpkin man working for Pullman and Rot.
Got it.
Okay?
Got it.
So it's going to be subtler things that allow you to negotiate, manage contracts. Alright?
Got it.
So that's all your letterhead, all your paperwork.
Yes. Oh, all the other stuff.
You are now you have a pact with the company.
Okay. Putting that aside, then what do I have my first assignment?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, is it I don't know if this is a good thing or not. But I personally am sending you home.
Great.
You can decide whether that's good or not. There was a unfortunate circumstance that we learned about this morning. Are you aware that there has been a depletion, a far less output from the mines in Sunburst Falls in your hometown?
Yeah.
There was an investigation into another mine to see if perhaps one of the older ones, that perhaps there had been something down there. It has become a thing because now there has been two search parties sent in and they have not returned. Normally, we're going to send you to do investigation work that is on a more personal level, but since this is your hometown, I feel like that is as personal as it gets.
Yes.
So I'm sending you to your hometown
Okay.
to
Yeah.
find out what is going on, to get into the caves. You can take whatever help you need,
Yes.
but if you need to hire people, you have to write to me, because we have to officially paperwork them. Yeah, if you want to bring a bodyguard. But I'm saying, if you're going to take more people in, we can't pay, we're not paying for a large team, but if you decide you need to requisition some resources,
Yes.
there are two search parties missing.
how large were the search parties? Who's
I
missing?
don't know. I'm not from town.
Okay.
I just get the reports.
Okay.
But this is a big enough problem that it's the sort of thing that the company says, send someone in. This is no longer an auditor's job. This is suddenly a thing that we need the sisterhood to deal with.
The pumpkin people.
That's a slang term, pumpkin man.
Right.
It's not an official term. They say we need the sisterhood to handle it.
Okay, yeah.
The pumpkin man is what we call each other.
Yeah, but I was just
Look, I'm not from Godfell. I don't know what the equivalent would be.
No, it's that's
Pie
fine.
man,
Yeah.
probably.
Maybe. You could pay in pies?
No, it's pies. It's part of one of the cycles.
Yeah, that's why it's a big deal for us.
Oh. Well, there you go. Then yes. Got it.
Okay. Yeah. Give me any information you have, and I'll be on my way right away.
Wonderful. You're going to have to wait till tonight.
Okay. Wait, and then leave tonight, or
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Report back here this evening.
Yeah.
Get whatever you need. I'm giving you what I have, which is your tools.
Yeah.
My number, I think it's 3,
Okay.
is the one they went to investigate, and that's the one that had the issues, and we're missing people.
Yes.
So it's gonna be on you. Good luck.
Thank you.
See you in a few hours.
Yes. I'll see you then.
All right.
Okay.
You guys pack up and head out.
I'm gonna shit my pants.
Why?
I'm stressed out.
I'm stressed out. Tonight?
No, it's just
I just got
I wanna be on
medication.
split
I know.
between
You-
again.
When you were talking about it, I was like, is this ADHD medicine?
No, it's magic
Because
medicine.
they're like, don't take more. It's dangerous for
Oh,
you. Yada, yada, yada.
mechanically. Let's give you
yes,
mechanically. So, Archer Rhondo is now a warlock officially.
Yes, yes, he
Level
is.
1.
He's a level 1 warlock.
Nobody called that.
His patron is the company.
Oh,
It is a homebrew subclass for our campaign. I will send you the details,
That's
the
insane.
specifics.
Great.
Because
Proficiency
I've
bonus.
written out I've written out the rough level 1 stuff. Working on the higher levels still.
That's great.
oh, it was gonna take us a year to get there. It's alright.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
And it will give us time to play test this, and we can adjust and fudge some things.
Cute.
But we'll go over that in the epitaph. I'll get it to you.
Good.
Mechanically, for these, for your the colloquial name for them, as you'll pick up over time, are the little blue betties.
Okay.
Little blue betties, you could take 1 a day. They give you your spell slots for the day. You can take more.
No, dear.
I know. I know. When you're like, you can take more. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you decide you need more spell slots in a day, there are rolls you can make.
Oh dear.
Wait, is it 1 spell slot per pill right now?
At level 1, it is 1 spell slot per pill.
Okay, that is
Because that is what a level 1 warlock gets.
understand.
Yeah. At higher
Oh,
levels.
look at you pulling out the spell sheet.
Yeah. At higher levels, the spell slots per pill will adjust because I'm not going to make you be taking like 12 pills a day for your 12
You're just
spell
upping
slots.
the milligrams in the pill.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you become level 2, you get I don't even remember what the name I gave. I was trying to come up with all like the scientific stuff. I'm like, I don't need that. It's
You
a
went
story.
from the little blue betties to like the little pink ponies. To, like,
My little pony.
I genuinely was calling it something along the lines of like Gavrenicane or whatever. I was just like kind of trying to come up with names.
oh my god,
for
is it cocaine
like,
made of
the scientific
murders?
We're not going there.
No, because no, it's not. That's just consonants that my brain likes. No, I didn't end up giving it a name because no one will ever beat the one that fucking Brian Murphy came up with.
Oh, what is it?
There's no better magical drug than arcane.
Yeah.
It's just great. So, but yeah, colloquially, the little blue betties.
Little buddy.
Yep. So you guys head out. In the meantime, I was gonna say the kids.
No, we are the kids.
Comparatively,
I don't know how old River is, but River's one of the kids.
Yeah, that's true.
River is 1 cycle old.
Oh my god, I am almost someone
Almost,
old.
you're almost a cycle old. as they take you back into the garment district, back into the what did I call it? Textile district.
Yep.
Back into the textile district, up to a rather dingy-looking little haberdashery. Doors closed and the lights are out.
She's so forgetful. Like,
Yeah. Knock on
wait,
the door.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on around? What can it's
Around?
upstairs?
Yeah,
So
if I
is it
remember
like
correctly, it's like at the very top. Of
so? It's kind of
the,
like
close to it.
apartment where it's like there's no like around. I can't like.
You are correct. There are. It is the top of a building. It's just a very small. It's a smaller building. So you're right. When you get to the top of the stairs, there's one door.
Knock on it.
No answer. Okay.
Remember when I was texting you last night
Yeah.
about all the little whatever? One of the things I could have done is just open the door. I could have just made it fly open, and it would have been so
You
easy
don't
right
have
now.
that.
I know, but it could.
Now I discovered what thaumaturgy is and is upset she doesn't have it.
Yeah.
You gotta get to level 1.
Yeah.
It takes a while.
Yeah.
So the door.
You get all.
So-
Hey,
I
you know
have
what?
to take pills.
I just gotta say, I've been at level 1 for a while, maybe, probably.
That's right. Okay.
So
There's
this
no
door.
answer. There's no answer. You knock?
Adelie, good morning.
Mm.
Adelie.
The shutter opens up, like flies open, next to the door.
Good morning.
And out you see, sticking out of the window, an older woman who looks just wrecked in like bruises and like all mess of things. Kind of like
Like you.
Oh yeah, a lot like you. Like, kind of pointed ears a little bit. A mess of bright orange, like color, like Crayola crayon orange hair. Looks out, wearing the same clothes she wore yesterday. Just like sticks her head out and goes,
Good morning.
"Who are you?"
Faena Criminds.
No.
Here for. I'm the firebulb.
Tobi.
Yes.
Yes. It's class time.
Magic sewing lessons.
Did I?
Yes.
What?
For 3 copper. And I pull out the 3 copper. For magic
Oh
sewing
yeah,
lessons.
yeah.
Money.
Yeah, right. Grabs it out of your hand, out of your hand. Come on. She does not open the door. Just leaves the window open.
Oh, you guys are playing in the
Yes.
window. All right, let's.
I
gonna-
easily.
I'm gonna try and open the door.
It's locked.
Guess I'll climb in the window.
I just want a quick acrobatics check from all 3 of you.
Great.
Acrobatics?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's my DC?
God damn it.
Can I have help from you though?
I'm gonna say
Because I
it's
don't feel
Yeah.
like
it's a
this.
15.
Can I help her?
Yeah, because
Get
I
through.
feel like Faena would definitely be like, help me, because this is not.
Fine.
Okay.
I don't know what my
Oh,
dex
wait,
is,
sorry, this
but I
is
know
my-
I didn't get it because I got a 4 on the die.
Okay, well.
Good thing.
Yeah,
Good thing.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
acrobatics 6.
I got a 4.
4 and 4 plus whatever your dex is.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, you all try to like fit in through this and immediately like step on a bolt of fabric that falls. It slips out from under you, and as you start to fall, you grab Tobi, and Tobi pulls. You pull Tobi in. Tobi goes under, and as River goes, "Oh, we're going!" Like climbs in, trips over both of you, and all 3 of you are on the floor. And you look over and just see Adelie Crin stirring a teacup, watching all this go down, going, "Why don't you use the door?"
It's locked.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, that's not right. We're open. And she goes like opens the door, like unlocks. You see a couple different deadbolts. Swings the door open. He goes, "Close the window. Why'd you leave that open?" God. Oh my God. Why is it so bright? There are no lights on in here. So everything hurts. I don't like this. Why are you here? What do you want? A hat?
With magic, sewing, lessons.
All right, Furbulg, stand up.
Okay.
Are you standing?
I'm not, but they did.
Who's this?
This is someone who needs a good night's sleep, so maybe they can sleep in a corner.
Do you?
I'm their bodyguard in transport, and they don't need a bodyguard here, so I'm gonna go take a break.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
need to
you
sleep.
you are released from your
need to
duty.
sleep.
I'm gonna guard the door, and
Where'd
I'm
you
gonna.
get that hat?
You made it.
Did I?
This
Yeah,
is
Oh,
it's
it's so
beautiful.
nice.
it's a good hat. I
Oh
like
my god,
it a lot.
it's
Thanks.
gorgeous. When did I make that?
Yesterday.
Oh god, that sounds so good.
I know.
I'm gonna go lean up like next to the door, just
Mhm.
against the wall, tip the hat down over my eyes,
Mhm.
and just we go crash so fast.
Good.
Great. What? Wonderful. Okay, what am I teaching you?
Magic sewing.
Magic sewing. Okay, great. Hold on.
Do you need me to get anything?
Are you here for magic sewing?
I am here to help.
Yes. You paid for it, didn't you? You paid for it. Then you're here for magic sewing too.
Great. Listen. And everything goes quiet. Like dead silence around you. Like. She's gonna wait until you both can hear nothing but your own heartbeats in this silence. And as she raises her hand, sound starts to come back into the room. It's like, great, you guys can hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The heart, my heart.
Yeah, your heart?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Can you hear yours?
Yeah.
Great. Cool. Why are we here?
Magic sewing.
Right. Hold on, I need a drink. And she like wanders off.
Oh
Why
my
does your
God.
friend smell so bad?
What?
Which one? Which one?
She like grabs
What?
grabs a she grabs a like
know. There's two of
large
you.
glass jug that has way too much writing on the label. Pours it into her teacup and starts sipping it. It's like that one, the one sleeping in the doorway.
That one had a night at a university.
Why do I spell that?
You at university?
Mhm.
Which one? Catch Camp?
I'm not quite sure.
All right. That's a terrible idea. They don't teach you anything there except like.
Well, now you see.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Tea?
Is it tea?
Yes.
Investigation check.
Oh,
You
go
don't need
for
to
it.
ask about
Let's
your
roll.
tea.
Go for it.
Faena
Let's
knows
roll
what
for
that
it.
is. It's not tea, Toby.
9.
9? It is in fact tea. Whatever she poured out of that
no.
jar is not tea. But without going over to like read the tiny label, you're not going to be able to tell what it is from there. If you want to slip over there and do some more investigating, you can while she's. But so she's like, yeah, no, it's. I don't know. Why are you so concerned about my tea?
Because yesterday I drank your embalming fluid.
Don't be rude,
Don't drink
Toby.
embalming fluid.
You
That's bad
don't
for
drink
you.
embalming fluid.
Okay, so we're here to learn magic sewing.
You listen. Listen.
Right, I'm listening to my
Do you
heart.
hear it?
I listen to my heart.
Great. It goes silent again. Give me a perception check.
Is that just for her? That whole experience?
No, you can too.
Okay.
It's more of here's the thing.
11.
The problem is that like while she directed it at her, that spell is an area of effect, so you
Okay.
got caught in it.
Okay. 10.
10? Okay. Both of you can hear your own heartbeat. And then of each other's. Sound floods back in. Bad example, apparently.
God.
Um,
my head hurts. Do you have anything for this?
For what?
A headache.
Your head hurts?
Yes.
Yeah, here. And like she like wanders off into the stacks for a moment and comes back with a big jar full of pills. And she's like, here, take some of these.
Everyone's medicated.
What is this?
Aspirin. I think. Sure. Looks like aspirin.
So
What?
I'm gonna take.
so I can hear my heart. I
Yes.
can also hear Toby's heart.
Good. That's important. That's like the first step. Is you gotta be able to hear. You gotta be able to. What?
Right.
Yes.
So why?
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 So you
Why
can
was
pluck
that
'em.
important? Pluck 'em?
Yeah, heartstrings.
Heartstring. Oh, that's what the magic sewing is. Heartstring.
That's look. I'm teaching you what I know. You didn't ask about how. You asked about. I teach you what I can do.
No, I'm clarifying.
Okay? Yeah, heartstrings.
Okay.
You feel
heartstrings.
it? Can you still hear it?
Well,
I can hear yours.
really?
Yeah. Boom. And she plucks the air and you feel like your heart suddenly stops. Like, yeah, it's not hard. You good? Wake up.
Okay.
Hey.
Just here, she hands you some aspirin. She like hold out your hand. Pours a bunch of aspirin into your hand. Don't take all those.
How many did you give me?
She gave you like 10.
Okay, I only took one.
Good.
I'm gonna keep that.
Okay.
You can make a note. 9 aspirin.
Yeah. Are
Yeah.
they actually?
Yeah, that's how it works. It takes some
9
practice to get
aspirin.
it down. Like, okay?
Okay.
So,
Warn me next time, please.
give me. Yeah. No, I'll definitely warn you. There's a.
Don't need to
So
deception
you
check.
figured it out. Okay, good. So that's the starting point. You got to be able to read the heartstrings and tell where they're coming from. Okay? If you can't hear a heartstring, then there's
How do I do that without you, though?
without practice.
Practice. So I just listen?
Well, now you know what to listen for.
Okay.
Before that, you didn't know.
Can I?
You would have been just running around plucking people's livers
Wait,
out.
can I try?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No. First off, tell me what you're trying to do. Just sense it.
I'm just trying to hear the heartbeats in Toby's heartbeat, my heartbeat.
Give me a perception check.
River.
Or does it have a
Does River have a
heartbeat?
heartbeat?
Any heartbeat.
We're talking about them right now.
I know. I'm asleep. I made that choice.
10?
10.
You can still pick up your own now that like all of your attention has been pulled in. All of your attention has been zeroed in on it for the first time in your life. It's been when she did that, there was no sound from anything external. So you could only pick up what was internal.
Right.
And that's the first time that's ever happened in your
Right.
life. There's always some sort of ambient sound. So now that you know what to listen for on a 10, you can hear your own. You can't hear Toby's without it. But you're recognizing that.
Okay.
Yep.
You hear it?
Not as well.
Can I try?
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
We're so good at this.
8.
8?
Yeah.
It's harder to like you're having a little harder time even picking up yours. But you know what to look for, so with practice, you guys can keep doing it. And and she'll walk back in and go like, "You got it?" And just dead silence again. Okay, you can both give me a perception check with advantage.
Hell yeah.
That's better. 15.
17.
Great. Okay, yeah. Easily both of you can hear your own. And the other, and each other's. And then there's a third every so often.
Which one are you?
Which one of us?
It's definitely coming from Audley.
Okay.
And there's a moment, and as you're like listening, you're getting, like, you can hear yours. You can boom, 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 boom. You can hear Toby's, boom, 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 boom. And then you can hear Audley's just, boom. And it stops, and you see it go.
What?
raises it back up. First lesson. Ready? Feel it? Yeah, all the sound rushes back in on Tobi.
And it's getting a little bit more used to it.
She goes, so you can hear each other's, right? You can hear everybody? You hear you? You hear you? You hear me?
Yeah.
Said you don't.
Well,
guess
but
what's
you
not
stopped.
happening right now?
You stopped.
That's a problem.
Why
It's
is it
bad.
a problem?
Because my heart's not beating.
But their
You
heart
don't know
isn't
where that's a
beating.
problem? I don't know what's going on there. I don't know them.
Oh, okay.
I know why my heart's not beating.
Why isn't your heart beating?
Because I'm dying.
Right now?
Yes!
I run to river.
No! What? Are you ready, River? Oh shit!
What?
River, they're dying.
No,
They're dying.
they're
She's
fine.
dying. No,
They're fine.
she's dying.
She looks
You've
okay.
been dying, haven't
She's
you?
dying
She
now.
looks okay.
You look over there and they're like threading an imaginary needle and you're just watching like strands of silver and red appear in the air. Like, lesson 2, how to fix a stopped heart. And she starts doing this. Like, starting like, and you watch as they like pull out like are holding a needle that doesn't exist, and as like they hold it in the light, you watch it's this long, and they just go into their own chest, and they're like, sometimes things tear, and you just watch this thread is going in and out of their chest,
it's
back
just
and
steady.
forth. That they can't like as they do it, you can see from watching out her back comes thread, and it's literally like a stitching. It's like a double thread stitch where it's going like through one section, out the back, through the front, out the back, until you especially, and you with your 17, both of you can start to hear boom, 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 boom. So my fix that. Whoo! Everything's very exciting all of a sudden. Hold on, I gotta tie this off. And you watch it, she's like, help, 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 help,
Yeah,
help,
yeah.
help, help.
Okay.
Push the thread through. Push the thread through. And you grab, you can feel, as soon as you grab it, you can feel her pulse in the thread.
Oh.
She's like, feed it through. I can't reach. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And grab as you're like pushing it back into her back. She like reaches in and pulls, and you watch as she pulls out a red and a silver thread and ties them in a little knot, and then and pulls them out and lets go and just snaps back, and they both disappear. She's like, woo!
So heartstrings.
I need some coffee, and it just like wanders off into the stacks.
Pulse.
You what?
Heartstrings pulse. Lesson
Okay.
3.
Sure.
I feel like you guys have gotten a lot of lessons in the time I was asleep.
River, go back to sleep.
I'm scared though.
River, we're very secure. Go
What
back
are
to
you
sleep.
afraid of? She's like through the stacks. Like, what's going on? Who are you?
This is River.
I'm River.
River?
Yes, they're a friend that needs to sleep, and I need to make sure they're sleeping, so sleep.
Do you need to sleep? I can make that happen.
I'm good.
Oh,
Okay.
That's back
No,
down.
yeah.
But I'm not sleeping.
Why did
I'm
your heart stop?
Why did my
Paying
heart
attention.
stop? This is because look, there's a lot of dangerous industries out there, like mining, or hatting, or being like hattery, haberdashery, millinery. All the words, they're all dangerous. Also working on a train. Also being a bartender. All of these are very dangerous jobs.
How old are you?
Me?
If you don't mind me asking.
It's a little rude.
But that's a lot of jobs.
I haven't done all those jobs. I'm a hatter.
Oh.
You see all these hats?
Well.
Are you here for a hat?
No, I'm here for magic sewing.
Magic sewing.
Heartstrings.
3 copper.
We already
You
paid
did?
you.
She already paid you too.
Mm-hmm.
We're both here for it.
Well, I hope you're learning a lot.
We
Oh.
are.
Great.
So how do I pull the thread?
That's practice.
Well,
You can hear it, right?
yeah.
You can hear it?
How did
Better.
you make the sound go away?
That's a different thing.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
And I already paid you.
No,
$3
it's not
copper.
the heartstrings.
Right.
No, I mean like, all right, how? She's gonna reach, full magician, like reaches behind your ear and literally just like comes away, like when they're like a quarter. Except when she comes away, you can't hear out of that ear. It's just practice.
How?
How?
She's like,
Well, what
She
is
lets literally like as soon as she releases her two fingers, hearing comes back into your ear.
How did you do that?
Everything I do is body related. Watch. And as soon as she goes reaches into the air and pulls, and you watch as a silver thread appears in her fingers, and as she rolls it in her fingers, it starts to vibrate. And as it vibrates, you're like, pick a color.
Purple.
Great. And she rolls it, and suddenly everything is shades of blue and green and orange and red and yellow, and there's no violet in your sight. It's just practice. You can do all sorts of things to the body once you know how it works. And she just lets go, the string dissipates, and it's a thing that you wouldn't realize was gone if you hadn't talked about it. But as soon as it dissipates, the color, the spectrum of the UV rays of purple just comes back into your vision, like a shock.
This is crazy.
You can do anything when you learn how to manipulate the body. There's all sorts of stuff you can do.
How do you manipulate the body?
This is, girl, you're trying to jump up to college level bullshit.
Okay.
You gotta learn how to find a heartstring first. Can you find a heartstring?
no,
Where's
but-
mine? Find it. Pluck it. I dare you.
Faeda's going to reach out
Give me an Arcana check.
and listen really hard.
Okay. All right. Give me a perception check first.
After you, I'm gonna die.
9.
9.
9.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check.
2.
Baby steps.
Okay. Baby, but how do I even... I'm going to try to listen again.
Okay.
You said perception and then what?
Arcana.
14. It's better.
14. You can hear her heartbeat.
I'm going to try to reach out again out of just anger. Just...
Okay. Give me another Arcana check.
Natural 20.
Yes!
Faena is motivated
fucking
by
felt it.
anger.
Yes.
I'm gonna reach out and grab the heartstring.
Yeah, as you in the air, you feel that you can't see it, but you can feel it. You got, and you feel her pulse. It's like, hey! You got it
What do I do with
Yeah,
it?
you pull it. Manipulate. Do something. Manipulate.
Oh!
Her eyes. One of her eyes just rolls back in her head. Did you let go of it?
Yeah.
Snap. Drop. You watch as she hits the ground. Where's my coffee?
It's right over here. I'll go get it.
Please do. Why are my legs working? Hold on.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go get the coffee.
Okay, you go.
With some of the embalming fluid that I know that she's been pouring
You
in.
go back into the back of the shop, and there's all manner of weird ass bullshit back here.
Awesome.
You're seeing baskets that are just full of bones. You're seeing spools of ribbon next to jars with dead animals in them. There's also there is kind of true to what she said before, a taxidermied beaver where the fur is being slowly stripped off of it. So it's like as if the beaver is the spool that you're pulling the fur off of.
None of this feels surprising.
And there is in fact a coffee pot.
Great.
That is over a small fire that's just on in a bowl on the table. She didn't
Great.
even bother with a fireplace or a stove.
Is there embalming fluid around too?
There's plenty of. Give me a perception check.
Embalming fluid?
19.
19. Oh yeah, there's jars of so many chemicals, many of which you have not even heard of.
Great. I'm gonna grab one of the embalming fluids and I'm gonna grab the cup of coffee. I'm gonna pour a cup of coffee. I'm gonna bring it back.
Okay.
Kill her.
No, I'm not.
When you come back, she's standing and sees the cup. She's like, "Oh, thanks."
Do you want some of this in it too?
Yeah, sure, can't hurt. Just dumps the whole bottle in, and when the coffee cup reaches its brim, she goes and just drinks the last of it and tosses the bottle
Do you
aside.
feel better?
Hmm?
Do you feel better?
I feel great.
Okay, I'm
Why?
sorry.
Did something happen?
I plucked your heartstring.
Oh, did you?
Too hard.
Good job.
Well, thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm not doing as well as she is.
Oh, that's fair. Sometimes it takes a while to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a... Like, trust me, especially with whatever's going on in your blood, I wouldn't be surprised if you go a completely different direction.
What do you mean?
Wait, what do you...
Hmm?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Your blood's mean.
How do you know?
Yes, it
How do you know
is.
that?
It smells mean.
It smells mean?
Oh, yeah.
Please
Oh, I'm...
explain.
Your blood is mean. We know this.
Yeah.
But, like, how does it smell?
Yeah, how do
We've
you
seen
mean,
it
how do you know it
be
smells
mean, but...
mean?
Well, it's a thing. You pick up on it. The same way I can, like, do that. And, like, she does that, and, like, you go, and nothing comes out of your throat. Like, yeah, just like that. And she steps and you can talk again.
Sing with my body!
I was like, so, you asked how I do things.
Wait. Is that what the affidavit did?
Just drinking her coffee.
Wait, what?
Do you know how to put that on paper?
No.
Could
Paper?
you theoretically put it on paper?
Again.
Like if someone signed a thing on paper,
Mhm.
could that thing possibly be like magically charged with doing that to?
Are you talking about, like, writing down how to cast a spell, or are you talking about...
I don't know. I don't.
Let's say...
A paper made Tobi stop talking just like that.
Yes.
You can put magic into anything. Like, if you know how. I don't know how.
Okay, but that's possible
Why am I holding this?
because
You're drinking
you
it.
need a coffee.
But it's empty.
Yeah,
Then-
that's empty.
You drink it all.
So I'm gonna... Okay.
By the way,
Crash.
Probably not, honestly. There's so much fabric. It probably just hit the fabric.
River's still sitting on the ground, but is now sitting up fully part of the conversation.
Wait. Can I try
What?
with you?
Oh.
Okay.
I promise I'll be really.
Wait, hold on. I take like 2 more aspirins.
Okay, I'm gonna listen for the
Let's
heart.
go.
Take too much.
Do I
Right.
need
Yeah.
to roll the
Right, that part.
perception to
Yes,
listen?
you do.
Okay.
You're not there yet.
Okay, got it. I'm gonna listen for the heartbeat. Oh,
Is that a 1?
yeah.
All right, roll
Oh,
Arcana.
honey baby. Oh, sweetie honey baby.
Oh god, don't kill me. You get a nat... Oh.
Is that that one?
Yeah.
Faena, you're like reaching out and you can feel like it in your hand, the pulse.
Does it feel... Do I feel anything? Does it feel weird to
You
me?
don't feel anything when someone grabs it.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can feel like the pulse of that heartstring in your hand.
I'm trying to be delicate.
Okay, what are you trying to do
I'm just trying to
specifically?
just pluck it.
Okay, you pluck it and immediately in your own chest feel.
Oh, shit.
Did you get your own?
Oh, the right arm's straight.
Oh. Hey, do you need more aspirins?
Progress! You want some coffee?
Sure.
Okay! And she like walks into the back.
I don't think that anybody here needs more coffee.
I might. Can I have some coffee as well?
Yeah!
Maybe it'll help me do better in these stinking
I got you. 1 coffee for Faena, 1 coffee for
Tobi.
Tobi, 1 coffee for Spring.
Yep. Maybe that's your middle name. River Spring.
That's cute.
Oh,
Comes back with a cup of
when
coffee.
I was little, I was a spring.
Hint. She comes back with a like glass beaker full of coffee, a mug full of coffee, and a soup bowl full of coffee, and hands it to you guys.
Okay. I want to try again. Because now I'm interested in what's going on.
Give me 1 more Arcana check.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do this all day.
No,
man.
I'm not gonna let you.
No, do me.
8.
Oh, I do want to do it, River.
8.
Arcana's -2.
Why are you
Okay,
doing
no.
that?
Oh, right. Did you do a perception check first?
Nope.
No.
Could you
Perception
start-
check first. I'm sorry. Perception check first.
Can I be the
Do you want it to be? Yeah. Do you want it to be the
Can
10
I-
that you
would I
just?
just-
You don't
roll-
want that to be the roll you just made.
Mm.
Give me a perception
Yeah,
check.
do it another way.
Maybe you did want it to be the roll. Like
That
that.
rolled
Either way. 10.
Okay, 10. That's what you had to get on perception. You can roll your Arcana check with advantage. So you get 1. You already rolled the 1, but you can roll again.
Come on.
With advantage.
Oh,
No,
Well,
no, that was the second die. They
This
already
was
rolled
the
it the 1
advantage.
time.
Oh.
So, okay. Yeah, you're reaching, but like you've got the... You can kind of hear it, but it's hard.
Mhm.
It's not coming to you quite there. As she's like, you need more coffee. or silence.
It's either or. I'm.
Yeah. Or maybe something else. I feel like I could fucking drain you and fill an oil lamp with it.
What?
What do you mean?
You are spicy. I can feel heat coming off of you.
That's very.
That's
fair.
not what people tell me.
They can feel
Yeah.
heat coming off of you?
Yeah, see? And I'll reach out and I'll like touch her.
You touch her arm and Audley leaps back. It's like, nah, don't like that. Don't like that. You stay the fuck away from me.
Wait, why?
Don't like that.
Why?
Can you make it Twilight?
But
Reach out to. I'm gonna go towards River. I'm gonna see if I can hear River's heartbeat.
okay.
I'm gonna try to like bring the sound back. I'm like,
Just in case.
Not the
If
time.
you get a natural 20, you can fuck with this.
y'all roll it. Oh,
Not 2.
You got a 2?
for perception.
Okay, yeah.
Can't hear a thing.
No, you're not picking up... With a 2, you're not picking up anything outside of your own heartbeat.
Gotcha.
Is it 2?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and when you were just trying to mess with the silence,
Yeah.
so it's...
I'm just,
Nothing's happening.
okay.
I can't hear you. I made everything quiet.
Yeah,
What
I
do you-
know. I was just trying, but why did you do that? What?
So that they can hear the heartbeats.
I want to hear your heartbeat, River.
Oh, what's my heartbeat sound like?
I don't like it. It doesn't
Why
sound
not?
good. Because it sounds broken.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Am
I don't know how to
broken?
say it sounds broken.
What does it sound
What is
like?
this? So if ours is,
Mm-hmm.
what is theirs?
What?
What?
I'm gonna like awkwardly be trying to like put my ear to my chest.
Yeah, I don't like it. It sounds weird and bad. And I don't like, don't touch me.
What? Why? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
That's, you got whole lot of bad.
But can you? But maybe, could you tell me what it
What
is?
is? What do they
why?
smell like?
Death.
I don't like that. Why do I smell like death? You were the one who almost died.
Can you
You're the
make?
one literally drinking and bombing for others.
Why
So
don't-
I don't die.
Why don't
That's
you
a good
just
point.
sew them their heart better?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I need a con-
Sorry.
I.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Okay. Sorry.
Why did you do
I'm
Not good.
Okay, let's go.
Good.
Oh,
no, that's not good.
I die right now.
I need
sorry.
a Constitution saving
Oh,
throw.
shit. Okay.
Please do
What's
good.
my DC?
24.
Oh shit. I don't
She
know
rolled real high.
Oh,
I don't know my
okay.
constitution.
Oh
but I
no,
do
she
not
rolled really high.
I got an 11 on the die, which I'm 100%
Oh.
sure is not
No.
me.
Yep, you don't have a plus 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, River, everything goes black.